a gander? I find this to say.
It will blow waters awry.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true. In relation to that, we've not counted a thief among our number for some time. This is generally used as a material. Let me get that. So, this is Melve. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
pitiable arisen.
Feels eerie with no one about. Looking for work? We've got...
Looking for work?
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in... After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. I'm sorry to hear that, though I cannot say I am surprised. Your burns could easily have killed you outright. A great many were bathed in the dragon's flames that day. All perished. Save you. You must be special, indeed. How else could you have survived to return here?
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Shall we seek some answers?
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
Doubtful. The way I hear it, about a dozen arisen.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, 'twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what? Suppose there's naught else to be done?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptional at close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you, but I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? No? A shame that. We'll be in need of helping hands for a while yet. Come see me again if you
First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
Goblins, Master!
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
Too fast for you.
One of us is being drenched!
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
The Arisen, our kingdom, sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, we would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
Well done. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
profitable endeavor.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but
Different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Words worth hearing.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one—
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Head will roll if aught goes awry.
I'll feel inside better once I've had my business.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Forgive me for last night's scuffle.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Over here!
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward!
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle,
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get this. Letting that vim go to waste. Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Good work.
It's a bit early to be thanking me. The enemy yet remains.
Splendid.
A treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. A fantastic find. This is why I shall never tire of our adventures.
Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
I hope you slept well.
What's this? We're trapped.
Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here, of all places.
A Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard.
Cyclops, there!
'Tis weak to lightning strike. Mayhap the force of this torrent for our own.
Oh, I can think of all manner of uses for a catastrophe such as this. Might we not land back with our enemies?
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
It is easily done.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a minute.
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass.
No great shock to me.
Going alone. On his way.
By all means. He's a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do.
It is easily done.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as... Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
Take this. It is something I found. I wanted you to have it.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
What was that sound? Fall back!
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
That ladder looks promising. But will it...
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
We're setting out. Jump.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Ramon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital.